Hello and welcome to Whisky Resource. My name is Mark and this is day 7 of the 12 drams of Christmas, my blind dram challenge to myself. I'm going to be picking a sample at random out of, wait for it, and I'm then going to identify through nosing and tasting what I think the whisky is, give an idea as to ABV, approximate price, a guess as to where it's from, before I do the reveal, and then later in the video I do a bit of research into what the whisky is. Okay, so I was going to say the box, but I'm not doing the box. There are 24 whiskies left in the box, and I thought I'm going to put it in bag now because, well, I want to try and make it harder because I suspect that there's a possibility somehow maybe them being lined up in a box. I need to make a change. So there's a fair few samples going in this box now. Okay, so the box is now empty. The bag is now full of samples. There we go. Right, samples in the bag. It's just a little bag. It's a full little bag, but a little bag. Glencairn, all ready to go. Hat on my head where I put the bottle. So, not sure how this is going to work now. I've got rid of the box, but hey ho, didn't think that through. So, oh, steady on bag. Steady on. Right. See? Hadn't planned this. There we go. Here's the bottle in my hand. Don't know where it is. Glencairn. There was a bit of a crack on that, so that's a new one. I can see from the fill level it's pretty full. So cap back on. See, I can't see anything about the label. Into the hat. Onto the floor. I have got water this time. I keep forgetting to bring the water in. So what are we getting on the nose? This is fruity. It's spirity. It's citrus. A bit sherbety. It's lively, youthful. It's got a lot of energy on the nose. So fizzy sherbet lemons kind of is what I'm getting, which from previous tastings of various whiskies I've got, the 2019 Whisky Exchange A Fine Christmas Malt, I think it was a 10-year-old Linkwood. I'm getting very similar vibe off this. So I'm going to say, just before I even taste it, that I think this is a Scotch whisky, Speyside region. I think it is going to be an independent bottling, sitting at something like 56 to 58% ABV. It's very lively. In terms of age, I would put it at around 10 to 12 years. Okay, palate test. Oh, that is lovely. That's really fresh, crisp. It's got a decent mouthfeel to it, decent amount of syrupy honey texture. There's like a golden syrup meets lemon zest, a little touch of caramel going on there, a little bit of milk chocolate, touch of oak bitterness, some lovely spices going on there, ginger, maybe crystalline ginger, little bit of star anise, maybe just a small smidgen. touch of cinnamon. It feels like this is some kind of a ex-bourbon cask. It still feels like it's quite youthful, quite spirity. I think I'm going to stick with the ABV 56 to 58 ABV. I'm going to stick with it being a Speyside Scotch whisky, a single malt. Distillery. I'm going to say actually this is an independent bottling. I'm going to say this is a Hunter Lang independent bottling. Just because I know I've got some from the Southport Whisky Festival still. But for the life of me, I can't remember what whiskies I had left over that I hadn't actually opened. So that's what I'm going with. I'm going to say that's a Hunter Lang independent bottling of some Speyside whisky at 56 to 58% ABV, ex-bourbon cask type of maturation going on there. And that this is a really nice little dram. If I had to have as a guess a distillery, mind that ABV actually. I think it might be too high. I'm not getting the kind of level of burn. $46. That's a big drop, isn't it? 56 to 58 down to 46. We'll meet in the middle. 51 to 52% ABV. A distillery. Oh, could be absolutely anything. I say it tastes similar to the Linkwood. It's do me head in. Right, reveal. I can't tell you what distillery that is. Well, would you believe it? I am 100% wrong. Totally. Not even close. So, this is a tasty dram. I'm enjoying this. I didn't guess what the price is of this. I really don't know what the price of this is. I would say that you're probably looking around 40 quid. However, because it's not Scotch, thank you to Lee of Budget Drams for sending me this sample of Pony Gold. And it's an Italian whiskey, bottled at 43% ABV. So the other day I was doing what was ended up being the Dingle, and I wasn't sure. I thought it felt European, and I guess this, now I know what this tastes like. It's a really pale colour, so that's not going to be coloured. Well off on this one. Well off on this one. That is a nice enough dram. Would I buy a bottle of it? Well, let's see how much it is first. But yes, on taste alone, I would. Hello, I'm back after doing a bit of research on this particular whiskey. I couldn't find any UK retailers in the brief search that sold it. Master of Malt do sell some of the Pony range, but not the gold. Now the gold comes in this rather distinct looking bottle there. It is, as I mentioned, 43% ABV. It is a classic style of the Italian malt whiskey, exclusively matured in first fill ex-bourbon casks. So I got that bit right. It's fragrant and elegant whiskey with bright golden colour and timeless character. Harmonious marriage of summer fruits, sweet vanilla, completed with a beautiful touch of oak spice. So the vanilla profile I've got is vanilla, mango and pepper. It's natural colour and non-chill filtered. In terms of a price, the Pony website do have it down as costing, I just saw that a minute ago, 49.90 euros, which doing an exchange rate, you're probably looking about 42, 43 pounds. However, the UK price, you're probably looking at the same in euros, so 49.90. I wouldn't pay that for it, unfortunately. It would have to be £40 or less to consider this. There's no information about age statement on there. Oh no, there is. It's 5 years old. 5-year-old. It's a nice thing, that. They say it's flowery aromas entwined with fresh and fruity notes of citrus and malt. Scents of white rose, spicy oak wood, and hint of pepper. So their other bottlings are steadily more expensive than the gold. So the gold's kind of looking at their core cheapest bottle. So I did say it was youthful. I did say about 10 to 12 years. It drinks better than a 5-year-old does. I would buy it. I say it'd have to be for 40 quid to consider it, really. And even then, I have to work out my value score for it. But yeah, this is a nice one. But thanks again, Lee, for sending me a sample of this. Took us a while to get around to it, but this is a fresh whiskey. There it is.